Welcome to the English News of Binh Phuoc Radio Television Station and Newspaper. I'm the one now following are the headlines for today news. Binh Phuoc promoting digital transformation in agriculture. Crafted cashew trees attractive to customer. Improving the quality of high school graduation exams. Vietnam makes important active contributions to ASEAN. Vietnam GDP to grow by 5.2% this year. Vietnam greets 3.7 million foreign tourists in 4 months. Following are the details. Thanks to the drastic action by local authorities in digital transformation, people in Binh Phuoc province has reaped benefits in many aspects of life, including agriculture.
Binh Phuoc has granted fruit growing area codes for export to 19 establishments with a total area of more than 1,990 hectares and output of some 223,000 tons a year. The province has also linked 84 agricultural and forestry cooperatives together to form production and consumption chains for supply to supermarkets and convenience stores. Science and technology have been applied to production at 22 cooperatives using high technology in production under domestic and foreign standards, of which 18 cooperatives meet VietGap and Global Gap standards. Many agricultural products have also been granted 3-star and 4-star OCOP 1 Commit 1 product certification, while a number of farmers have received support to put agricultural products on e-commerce platforms. The local agricultural sector also promotes digital transformation in operations, management, planning, support for agricultural extension efforts, and training on digital transformation for staff, farmers, and cooperatives.
The approaching wet season is also time when farmers in Binh Phuoc province prepare for new sowing season. In addition to fruit, crafted cashew varieties are also popular among many people and are selected for replanting thanks to their high productivity and output and the high incomes farmers can earn.
Compared to traditional cashew varieties, grafted varieties such as AB29 and AB0508 have higher yields, good quality, and an earlier harvesting time, so people are increasingly choosing them for replanting. Many farmers say the climate and soil in Binh Phuoc are suitable for cashew tree development and too much care is needed. For farming families with few workers and capital, cashew growing is still the top choice. Though the crop failed this year, farmers did not reduce the amount of seedlings produced to supply the market. Hundreds of thousands of grafted cashew trees are in the final stages of preparation for sale. Moreover, the price is also stable, averaging about 10,000 dong per seedling. Nursery owners can also crossbreed many different varieties, offering wider choices to farmers. However, farmers must be careful in choosing seedlings to ensure high economic efficiency.
Now only 2 more months remain until the grade 12 students sit for the National High School graduation exams in 2023. This is a busy period of school in Binh Phuoc province to complete preparations with the goal of improving score and creating the conditions for students to have more opportunities to choose the universities they hope to enter.
To improve average scores in different subjects, schools have developed a review plan and specific targets and have a reasonable time frame to focus on the National High School graduation exams. In this academic year, teachers must pay attention to questions that apply to daily life and flexibly apply teaching methods to achieve the best results. This is because the goal of the current high school graduation exams is not only for students to graduate, but to also improve overall scores in each subject and improve the quality of math education in order to increase the chances of admission to university. In the National High School graduation exams in 2022, Binh Phuoc's average score was 6,037, about 1 point lower than the leading cities and provinces in the country.
Since the joining the Association of Southeast Asian Nations in 1995, Vietnam has made important, productive and positive contributions to the grouping, stated Asian Secretary General Cao Kim Hong.
In an interview with Vietnam news agency in Jakarta, ahead of the 42nd ASEAN Summit, the ASEAN Secretary General said, he has learnt about Vietnam's fast transformation and outstanding development achievements in recent years.
Vietnam's rising up very fast. I think it's one of the member states that have been attracting so much interest in terms of investment, in terms of tourism, but also trade. Trade volume has been quite high. I think Vietnam has been playing a very important role. I mean, a major contributor to ASEAN.
In another interview ahead of the summit, Chairman of the ASEAN Business Advisory Council 2023, Asjad Razjid, said Vietnam has made positive contributions to materializing economic priorities of ASEAN in 2023.
But again, I think Vietnam's contribution have been very significant, very significant in moving forward the economic agenda of ASEAN, and also the commitment of Vietnam to various initiatives that what we are doing, what ASEAN is doing, and demonstrate the willingness to work towards what we call an integrated and prosperous region.
He said, Vietnam has been an important player in promoting trade and investment within the region and beyond, as the country has actively participated in initiatives such as the ASEAN Free Trade Area, and recently expressed interest in joining the Cross-Border Payment Connectivity Network, which is a positive development for the region's economic integration.
After a sluggish GDP performance in the first quarter of this year, Vietnam is still not out of the woods yet. In particular, it had not seen the light at the end of the tunnel on the trade front, according to an HSBC report.
HSBC report said, as a country particularly exposed to the global trade cycle, external weakness has dampened Vietnam's growth. After falling 12% year-on-year in the first quarter this year, exports continued their double-digit decline, falling 11.7% year-on-year in April. HSBC said that the weakness continued to be broad-based, with key shipments such as textiles, footwear, smartphones and wooden furniture saw notable slumps. However, the only bright spot in April's data was computer electronics, rising 5.4% year-on-year. Despite weakness in goods trade, services continue to provide some much-needed support. International tourist arrivals moved closer to 1 million in April, driven by a 70% month-on-month pickup in Chinese tourists. While it will likely see weak growth in the first quarter this year, the bank expects the services sector to receive a punchier boost and the trade tide to turn in the second quarter, lifting whole-year growth to 5.2% in 2023.
Nearly 3.7 million foreign tourists traveled to Vietnam in the first 4 months of 2023, according to the Vietnam National Administration of Tourism.
The number of domestic tourists during the period was estimated at 38 million. Total revenue from tourists was estimated at $8.3 billion. Of the total visitors, up to 88.7% traveled by air, 10.1% by road, and 1.2% by sea. The Republic of Korea remains Vietnam's biggest tourism market in the first 4 months of this year, with 1 million visitors, followed by the US and China. The number of Chinese tourists to Vietnam in April was 112,000, up 61.5% from the previous month, thanks to China's border reopening to route tours from March 15. This year, Vietnam is striving to serve 110 million tourists, including 8 million foreigners, and earn around 650 trillion Vietnam dong from tourism services.
And that is all for today on BPTV News. Once again, thanks for your watching and goodbye for now.